Well, hey, hi, how are ya? Welcome to another video lesson. Today, by request from my student Devin, we are going to take a look at the Rhcp Red Hot Chili Peppers. Give it away. Give it away now. Only I ain't giving it away. It's going to cost you. You're going to have to practice. Alright, well, this is great, man. This has just got some good stuff in it here. Funk. Funk. So let's take a look at what's happening in the beginning here, huh? Good. This is a real aggressive. You just want to slam the living heck out of this. So what we're going to start out with here, you're going to have your first finger on fret 7 of string 4, that's an A note. You're also going to be slamming that open A string. Everything else you want muted. So you want to have your thumb up here, muting the 6th string. You want to let the curve of your first finger mute the other string. So all you're going to hear are these. And you're just going to slam into that. Just like that. Next, we're going to have some unison bends. You're going to bar You're going to bar strings 1 and 2 with your first finger at fret 8. And you're going to plant your third finger on fret 10 of string 3 and bolster it up with your second finger. And you're going to do one of these guys. So what I'm doing there is I'm just holding these 2 notes stationary while I bend the third string, like this. Now, before you're done with that, you're going to plant your pinky on fret 11 of string 1, and you're going to start catching that. 5 times. So what you've got happening there is you've got your pinky planted on fret 11 of string 1, and you're continuing to bend on string 3, and you're just kind of going between them. You're not shooting for exact timing on here. It's kind of sloppy. It's kind of chaotic. It's aggressive. Just slam the crap out of it. So here we go. And then, you know, like I just did, you're going to go back to your A notes, and you're going to go back to that bend, and then you're going to end off the intro with this guy here. And this is a kind of a cool lick. I found it easier to remember this if I broke it up into 2 separate parts. So what I'm going to do here is part 1, part 2. So you're going to start with finger 1 on the G note on fret 5 of string 4, and you're going to get ready to have your pinky on the C note back here on fret 8 of string 6. You're going to toggle between those 2 notes. The G note you're going to be hitting twice each time in this first half. So like this. And then he takes a little break there. So that's the first half of it. And then you're going to finish it like this. C, G, C, G, G, C. So all together, slowly, it goes like this. Like that. Now we get to the good stuff. Now we get into the licks that are going to carry you through pretty much all of the song. And they're going to sound like this. So what we have here is we have this little funk lick happening right around, between frets 5 and 7. I'm using the open A string. I'm working off strings 3 and 4. So I'm going to break it down for you. It starts like this. That's the first part. So just a little chromatic lick here on string 3, going down 1 fret at a time from fret 7, 6, and 5 with your 3rd, 2nd, and 1st fingers. Right? So 1 and 2, and finishing off with. So you're going to dig into the open A string twice. Ha! It's hard to do when you slow it down. I lied, you're not going to dig into the open A string twice, you're only going to hit it once. So what I've got here is finger 1 on fret 5 of string 4 for a G note. So you're going to go. Now you're going to hit the A twice. And go back up to fret 7 of string 4, the A note with your 3rd finger. You can even hammer it sometimes. So slowly, all of that is. Then you're going to get ready to move your 1st finger up to fret 7 of the 4th string. You're going to. The next little bit goes like this. So after your. So you gotta. And I'm palm muting that. Double on the A string. A higher A note at fret 7 of string 4. And then a chromatic run up 1 fret at a time on string 3 from fret 7, 8, and 9. Like that. So far, here's what we got. Third time around is the same notes as the first time, but with a slightly different rhythm. You're going to attack it a little earlier, like this. So we got. So you're going to dig into the A string twice. You're going to have your fingers 3, 2, and 1 ready on fret 7, 6, and 5 of the G string, the 3rd string. Back to A, 6th fret, back to A, like that. Twice on the A string. Grab the 4th string with your 1st finger at fret 5, pinch it and bend it a bit. So, and then do it again. And finish it off with 3rd finger on fret 7 of string 4. So, whoops, try to do it a little less sloppy than I just did it, like this. And the end of it, the 4th part is. So that's twice on the A, 3rd finger on fret 7 of string 4, pinky on fret 7 of string 3, 2nd finger on fret 5 of string 3, 1st finger on fret 5 of string 4. So I'm just going to run that again slowly in its entirety. I'll run it a couple of times. you watch any of the several really good live videos on YouTube of them doing this song, Frusciante takes liberties with some of these fills. He sticks mainly, you know, that first chromatic down is really identifiable. He pretty much always plays at that. But a lot of the times, instead of doing that chromatic run up, he'll throw in a fill, something like, here's one I've heard him do a lot, which is your basic, you know, blues scale rock lick, right? Third finger on the A note on fret 7 of string 4. First finger down to fret 5 of the G string. Third finger on fret 7 of string 3. And then pinky up on fret 8 and go back. Or, you know, so he might do something like this. And just throw it in. And you know, he mixes it up, you can pretty much throw in any lick that kind of has that kind of a flavor to it, you know. You could throw in anything like that that's that slightly funky, blues rocky, minor pentatonic with the flatted 6, the blue note, right? In this case we're in A minor, that would be an E flat. You know, you don't want to get too carried away with it though, you want to keep it simple. So this carries him through to where Anthony starts going, give it away, and then he picks up the aggressiveness a little bit. He starts downstroking furiously like this. Actually, you want your, well yeah, you could do it with your first finger there. And what I'm doing there, I've got my open A string, I've got my first finger on the A note in octave on fret 7 of string 4. And I'm just downstroking on those until I get to that little... And all that is third finger barring strings 1 and 2 at fret 8, just like in the beginning, except we were using our first finger then. Going down to, so you've got your first finger at that point on the A note, just scooch it over so you're now barring the same 2 strings at fret 7. So you've got like that. So the first half of that will be like... Now at this point, drop down so your third finger is doing that. And all that is pinky on the G note on fret 8 of string 2. Put your third finger on fret 7 of string 3 and bolster it up with your other 2 fingers. And you're just going to keep that thrashing movement going and you're going to bend into it. Like that. So. Just like that, just you know, real aggressive. This is not a timid song. Okay, now the next time around when he does all that thrashing part, one of the things I've seen him do is just do a nonsense kind of a slide up the. If you watch some of the live videos, you can see what he's doing here, and he'll do something like this. Which brings us to the part where Anthony is just going, give it away, give it away, give it away now, right in front of the first solo break. Now, at this point, on the studio recording, both of the solo breaks, he uses backwards guitar. Great effect in the studio. You record a guitar part, you play it backwards and record it onto another track, and it comes out that way. Very effective, very psychedelic, but not so easy to pull off live. So, in an inspired moment, I thought I would look at some live videos on YouTube and see what he does when he's live. And I found some good stuff, but I'm going to warn you. There's a video of them playing Woodstock, the second Woodstock, of course, where Flea is wearing nothing but his bass. And I'm going to tell you right now, once you see that, it can't be unseen. You have no idea the trauma I've suffered through to make this song, so I hope you appreciate it. Because that bass doesn't hide anything, especially the way Flea jumps around. It's oh my God, I'm going to need like years of therapy to recover from this. So I hope you appreciate the sacrifices I make for my students. Now, the good news is, and this first one is from actually a different video. It's a video, a really good one, at Slane Castle, S-L-A-N-E. Go look up that video. It's great. And Flea's wearing clothes in that one, so you're safe on that. And he does this very nice little melodic descending solo that goes like this. In fact, I've got it queued up to that part with the backing track here. I'm just going to play it for you, so let's check it out. All I have to do is find the right track here because I have so many of them up. I think it might be this one right here. Let's see, is this it? Yeah, I think that's it. Here we go. You ready?
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I can't tell a mama, keep it on a bumper.
So it's a really cool little melodic descending thing, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Here we go. You're going to start, oh, and you want to play this with very high gain, lots of sustain and vibrato, the living daylights out of every note that you can. Just get real heavy-handed with it. You're going to start with your pinky on the E note on fret 12 of string 1, and you're going to drop down with your first finger to the B note on fret 7 of string 1. Wait a minute, is that right? Oh, I lied. That's not it at all. Pinky, fret 12, string 1. That part I got right. Second finger, D note, 2 frets lower, same string. Back to fret 12. Then first finger on fret 7. So those are the first 4 notes. Gonna pick that B note again. Pinky back to fret 10 of string 2. Back to the B. Hit it again. And land your third finger on fret 9 of string 3. So there's the first half and part of it. After that, you're going to hit that E note again. Second finger on fret 8 of string 2. Followed by first finger on fret 7 of the same string. Back to finger 2. Move your first finger over so it's at the D note on fret 7 of string 3. Then hit that again. Bring your third finger up 2 frets higher onto fret 9. Pick it and pull it off. Land on fret 9 of string 4. Twice. First finger goes down to fret 7 of string 4, pick it and hammer on however many times you want. Something about like that would work. So I'm going to play through that slowly for you. Next time around, almost the same. Then just go straight down. Now hammer on to fret 9 of the 3rd string, not the 4th. Oh, and he bends too. So like this. Alright, you know, back to the usual riff, back to the usual heavy downward picking. Now, you hear him on different, if you watch enough of these live videos, he mixes up a lot of what he does after that. And you know, sometimes he might go up here and go, and all that is an octave higher of what we did earlier down here. I got my pinky on, let's see, 15, 17, fret 20 of strings 1 and 2. 3rd finger on fret 19 of string 3, bolstering it up, and I'm just bending string 3 and letting it bleed into the others. Like that. So you can kind of mix those things up. You've got the one from the beginning. You'll hear him go back to that. Also the other one from the beginning. And there it's the same thing. I got my pinky on strings 1 and 2 at fret 11, and I'm bending the heck out of that 3rd string on fret 10. So you know, he kind of mixes those, he throws those in randomly here and there, whatever he feels like doing, right? Now, the second solo part that comes up. This is the one I took from the Naked Flea Woodstock video, which I am forever going to regret. Now the second solo break, also backwards guitar on the studio album, right? Very, very simple. He grabs a G note, a high G on fret 15 of string 1, and just bends it. Now he usually, I should point out, he usually has a wah pedal going when he's doing these notes too. But he isn't wahing every note necessarily, he's just using it to get the sound. Sounds very Hendrixy. He'll do something like this. And then end it with a unison bend with an E note on fret 12 of string 1 and bending fret 15 of string 2. Like that. The second break is shorter than the first one. I've got it queued up. Let's run it up the flagpole and see how it flies. Here we go. Is this the right one? Oh boy, I hope so. Looks like it is. Nope, I got the wrong one, my bad, sorry. I've got a few of these windows open here. There, here it is. We got it now, here we go. Get ready. Here it comes. There it is. Here we go. Just like that. So not exact rocket science here, right? Just go for feeling. Be super aggressive. Thrash it. Put your feelings into it, you know? It's like... anything like that. Any variation that you can do on anything like that, you know? You could even put your pinky on, you know, fret... all the breaks are in E minor. He's using E minor pentatonic, so... You know, that's a guitar player's friend right there. You can put your pinky on fret 15 of string 2 and your 3rd finger bolstered up and put that on fret 14 of string 3. You could do bends there. that's in that E minor pentatonic realm, just thrash away, bend the heck out of it, and put the feeling into it. So that's most of what you need to get through to, this song. Couple of things. There's a part, and they do this more when they play it live. If you watch any of those live versions I was talking about, and this is a good, they work the crowd. They kind of bring it down a little bit after that second solo break and that third verse. Anthony starts kind of getting into the crowd, and Rhcp will just do the beginning of the lick and the first chromatic down, and he'll let it hang, and he won't do the same timing every time either, so he might do something like this. Don't do it that way. But yeah, so you can play along with that. He can play around with that. He doesn't do it the same way. And another thing, this is especially obvious on some of the live versions also. After they do that little work the crowd and they've brought the pitch down a bit, they kick it back up, and Rhcp likes to end with some power chords that sound kind of like this. And what's going on there, he's grabbing an A power chord on the 5th fret, so finger 1 on fret 5 of string 6, third finger on fret 7 of string 5, pinky on fret 7 of string 4, and he's going to start with that. He's going to move next door to a D power chord, so same finger configuration, but now on strings 5, 4, and 3. And he's going to go down chromatically to a C power chord, but how he's going to do this is... So he's going to hit the D chord, and he's going to lift his finger off and kind of get the A note. But at the same time, these two fingers, the pinky and the third finger, the two notes they're holding are going to slide down. And then he lands on it, so that's actually harder than it looks. And as always, you want to get that funky stuff into like... There you go. That's it. Give it away. Now, I think you need to stop watching me, turn off the video, head to the practice room, and get to work, because you have a lot of stuff to cover here, and you know that I'll be able to tell if you didn't practice. So if I were you, I'd get going right now. Go on. Get practicing. You know you need to. I'll see you next time. Go have fun. Practice. Practicing is fun. Go have fun. We'll see you.